Hello,
Hi,
everybody,
Daddy.
and welcome to the Sam and Ryan YouTube channel. That's where you are. My name is Sam.
I'm Ryan.
And today, we are going to be talking about TikToks. Not only are we going to be talking about them, we are going to be making a tier list.
TikTok tier list. YouTube.
TikTok tier list. We're hopping on the tier list trend.
Baby's first tier list.
Oh, look at us.
We're going to make 1,000 of these, I can already
are.
tell. We love this trend, and we just can't wait to be a part of the community.
We are going to be ranking the types of TikTok content that is out there in the world.
Yes.
And by the world, I mean the app.
So, like, not TikTokers specifically, but like the types of content, the specific niches that people fill, if you will.
Yes. Wow.
A TikTok niche tier list.
So let's go over the tiers that we have made.
So our bottom tier, or D tier, if you will, delete your account.
Delete it.
Stop.
You don't need it. Stop posting.
Making content like this. We do not need it. It doesn't. No one wants it.
Yeah, TikTok should ban you.
Also, by the way, like, these are just our opinions. This isn't objectively about what does well or who gets the most money or who's the most successful. This is, exactly, just our opinions. Our C tier, our next one up, how did this get on my For You page?
Yeah. Not necessarily horrible, but just why is it being pushed to me?
Why is this? I don't need this. Like, okay, it can be here, like, on the app, but, like, others should be seeing this. Not I, said the fly.
Not I.
Our B tier is, you're fine, but do better. This is content that's, like, enjoyable, but it just, like, gosh, there's just that certain thing missing. It's just like, oh man, if this could just be better in, like, 2 ways.
Yeah.
Our second to last, second best, our A tier, liked, but not followed. So this is content that I'm gonna like so that I can go through my liked and see it again, love the video. But like, I'm not gonna like follow your account. I'm gonna tell TikTok that, you know, I engaged with this content, but I don't need you to push it to me every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Really good content, really solid, will show my friends, will put it on my YouTube channel in a TikTok compilation in 3 weeks. But
maybe not follow.
yeah, like you just didn't quite earn my loyalty.
Or it's one of those things where it's like, I see the video, I think it's hysterical or whatever, I like it, but then I go to the account and I'm like, oh, this might be their like one good video. So I'm not gonna follow them, but I like this video. Good for them. Top tier, what is it, Ryan McCartan?
All right, our S tier, the best you can get. This is a slashy here, folks. It's a double category, but sometimes they're cohesive, sometimes they're not, but this is the way that we thought about it. Plain and simple, S tier, God tier TikTok. / why am I crying TikTok? A lot of the times those TikToks just hit you right in the feels and you're like, oh my God, like I just learned something visceral about humanity or my position in the world.
Yeah, or you just see something that you would have never gotten to see in any other time, and it just, you know, it's when you're crying at 9 a.m. on your little TikTok break at work.
Or if you're Ryan McCartan crying at 3 a.m. Under the covers in your bed. Because Sam went to sleep and you're not tired yet and you're lonely, so you go on TikTok and then you see a parrot.
And it makes you cry?
I don't cry at the parrots.
Oh. So let's start with our analysis of the types of TikTok content. Now, we should probably start with what TikTok was and is really known for. Lip syncing.
Okay, so like for me as a singer, like, I don't need to see you lip sync to someone else's voice.
I do think here's the clear distinction. There are people that just lip sync to songs and they're just standing there lip syncing to the song and it's like, okay. And then there are people that lip sync to like sounds from The Office and make it a funny video. That to me is different than just like the lip syncing.
Those people use lip syncing as a tool, but they aren't lip syncing account. Those are more like skits.
Yeah, it's like the comedy side. But what we're talking about now is just like I'm gonna lip sync to the song and move my head a little bit.
Because you're a thought for likes and it's a trending sound. So you're just gonna stand there looking pretty, lip syncing to it, but you're not adding anything to the art. You're just trying to amass a following by doing nothing. Yeah. For me, that's a delete your account. Get out of here.
I know that there are people that enjoy that content on TikTok, considering that's what Musical.ly was Musical.ly's entire...
But we are on
Well, but it used to be.
Yeah, but we're not on Musical.ly anymore.
Yes,
we're on
but,
TikTok
but
now.
it is technically, like, people that were using it as Musical.ly are still there. So there is still a large audience that just loves watching people who are pretty lip sync to songs with, like, no effort.
But isn't the whole point of this what we want? It's not
Oh, yeah.
like...
I forgot we have to agree and, like, put it somewhere.
Or do we put it, like, on the line between bottom tier and...
I think we need to put it in a tier, so let's delete your account.
Delete your account, right, because
delete your account. It doesn't do anything.
I appreciate your willingness to take into consideration other people, but that's literally not what we're doing right now. We're only our opinion.
Yeah, I guess I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Delete
your account.
Ba-ba.
That's where it goes. Lip syncing videos just to music, delete your account.
I win.
Because here's the other thing that is annoying about them. When it's in a more casual setting, people get famous for lip syncing to not their voice.
Right.
Like let's say you post a cover of you singing, you know, the like put your head on my shoulder, and someone else in a more casual setting is actually pretending that it's their voice. They'll get like 1 million likes.
And your voice is so
good.
great. Yeah,
like
absolutely.
You're so amazing, and it's like
it's the Golden Girls cover conundrum. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, delete your account.
Okay, so then just naturally in that conversation we talked about like sketches and stuff like that.
Like comedy sketches.
Yeah. Comedy sketches to me are liked but not followed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will say there's only one comedy sketch that I liked and then did follow.
Oh, good for you.
His name is Jason. His last name starts with an R. No. And he does those like motivational like dance videos like with like the 4 guys behind him and they're in the blue tracksuits, and it's a combination of like dance plus sketch comedy because he's like giving you a whole speech while they're doing a little dance, and it's just good energy. But yeah, I would say comedy sketches I appreciate, and they fall into the like but not follow category because yeah, it's like maybe that's their only good sketch, or just like, you know, I don't need to see everything that this person does.
And so, just organically, you brought up another category, dance.
Dance. A lot of dancing TikTok for me, I don't know, it's so hit or miss. So I think technically for me, it falls into the like, you're fine, but do better.
I think so too.
Because I only like when it's like that guy that was ice skating into like the backflip.
Well, yeah, but now again, this is a different category. This is like tricks.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean?
I would say like tricks fall into the same.
Like tricks / athleticism. Like that's like, like trick shots, backflips, figure skating. You know, I see a lot of like, you know, football, basketball challenges. Like all of those sort of lump in the set. That's not dance.
That's different.
Dance is Charli D'Amelio.
Oh. I want to say delete your account.
No, oh, give me a break. Really?
No, I mean, no, okay, so dance...
Here's my... Sorry, yeah. You interrupt me all the time, don't give me that sass.
Okay. Dance in, like, the Charli D'Amelio realm of things is, how did this get on my For You page? Oh, no, final answer for me. With, like, Charli D'Amelio and, like, dance trends is, you're fine, but do better. Because...
Yes.
I enjoy it sometimes, but like the do better part is like I will only like this if it's like really good.
Right.
Otherwise it's like, okay, you're fine. Like you're doing the dance trend. I get it.
Yeah.
But do better. If you're gonna learn the dance, go all out.
Yes.
I want full out.
The you're fine part of it for me is like it's at least you're dancing. Like that's an art form. There's no art form to lip syncing. That's literally just stealing someone else's art and trying to make it your own.
Yeah.
Like the do better for me, especially like with Charli, who I think is a great example, like every 1 out of 1,000 of her videos, she's doing some like amazing lyrical, like she can really dance. Like she's not just like pretty and good at the trends. Like she can really dance. And sometimes I'm just sort of like, do better.
Like do this more.
You're fine, but do better. Like Charli to me is exactly that.
Yeah.
Because you can do better, so why don't you?
Exactly.
But then also like, you know, make like a lot of those dances become trends, and marketing yourself that way and finding a way to make it like sort of challenging but easy enough to just do it in front of your selfie cam. Like there's some like business awareness, so that feels very middle of the road to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now let's move on to what we brought up, like the athleticism, trick shots. That for me is how did this get on my For You page?
Oh, really?
Because I don't seek out that content, but when it does, I'm like, cool. But how did this get on my For You page? Like, it doesn't entertain me that much. Where do you land with it?
I was honestly thinking liked but not followed. Just because, like...
Better. I forgot about that category.
Because the tricky thing about the way that we've tiered this out is how did this get on my For You page is the second to bottom.
Oh.
Like, how did this get on my For You page isn't literally how did this get on my For You page. It's second from the bottom, like, why is this here?
Why am I
Yuck.
watching this? That's better.
Yeah.
I do think it's more like but not follow because
like
it is
conservative
really cool.
TikTok. Actually, that's more delete your account for me, but that's just my political views, so that's probably not fair. Conservative TikTok is how did this get on my For You page?
Yes.
But trick shots and all that stuff, it's liked but not followed, just because it's like, this is incredible. I'm not seeking this content out. I don't need to see this every day, but when I do see it, I'm like, wow, that was so impressive.
Yes, that is a much better answer, and I think that's very accurate. Though you brought up another category, just like opposing viewpoint political TikTok.
Right. So I actually think that there's like conservative TikTok, there's like liberal TikTok, and then there's like political TikTok.
Yeah.
Those are three different things. And frankly, like even liberal TikTok, a little bit I'm like, how did this get on my For You page? Because I'm just sort of like, I don't want like scary radical right viewpoints shoved down my throat, but I also don't need to hear my own ideas shoved down my throat. I'm going to TikTok to be entertained, not to hear 21 reasons why Bernie Sanders is the GOAT. Like it's just that's not what I'm here for. So they both sort of fall in that same category for me. And then, political TikTok, when it's really about having the discourse, having the debate, they're always like, challenge me, what do you think? Like, I tried to be on political TikTok for like 4 days and ended up getting a death threat and was just sort of like, I'll just sing instead. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I really don't know where I'd put that.
For all of that for me is just how did this get on my For You page?
And I love politics, but the way that politics happens on TikTok, I just think is so toxic.
It's dangerous.
Across the board.
Yes, I don't care where you
land.
land.
These categories, yeah.
I don't know what to call this category, but like for the God tier in Why Am I Crying, I immediately thought of Meteor.
Okay, so
Meteor.
That's a skit, though.
Yeah. And so it's one of those things where it's like sometimes very clever like skits
are God
tier. I do love the Meteor TikTok, but I did like but not follow.
Well, so then
I guess that's where it stays. So as far as God tier, Why Am I Crying TikToks, for me, those are the like, here's my grandfather trying on colorblind glasses for the first time. Or here is my mother seeing her son who she hasn't seen in 10 years.
Yeah.
Or here's me and my family giving my dad a puppy after his family dog passed away. Like those just beautiful glimpses into other people's life of like a really beautiful, pure moment that like you would not see normally. God tier.
Yeah, so for me, there are 3 things here. Storytelling, which I think is what you just said, like storytelling accounts. A lot of the times I will see accounts that compile those stories, you know what I mean? And that's sort of stealing, but I don't care because I do follow them, so I can see a lot of them at once, you know what I mean? So storytelling is one, which is very much God tier and also very much Why Am I Crying? Another God tier / Why Am I Crying is like motivational. There is a brand of motivational TikTok, like Soft Guru, who I talk about a lot, or like Are You Happy? Do you follow them?
No, but I've seen them.
And then my third God tier pick, animals.
Also,
Why Am I Crying sometimes?
Oh yes, like we talked about early on, like parrots that can talk.
God tier.
The Discovery Channel TikTok is God tier. The Long Beach Aquarium, God tier.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Because their TikTok is like viral,
right?
Because they have all the seals that they're posting about, and like penguins.
And weren't they doing all of the like COVID content where like the penguins got to meet the snakes for the first time, or whatever the heck?
Penguins got to walk around and see the other animals, like Aquarium of the Pacific. That's what it's called. God tier TikTok, like just animals doing things.
God tier. And also, Why Am I Crying? Like, sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, like, the kittens found each other and they've been separated for 3 years.
Yeah.
Bonus content, delete your account. Hold on. You've been scrolling for way too long. Don't tell me that.
Don't.
That's like Netflix saying, are you still watching? So patronizing.
Yeah. It's like, you know I'm still here.
Right. If your algorithm is smart enough to be like, oh, you've been scrolling for too long now, you shouldn't still be doing this, it's not healthy for you, then maybe you should make your algorithm healthier.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving me some video that you know I'm going to scroll past. Delete your account.
I have another delete your account. I think this is my final...
It's the final category.
Category.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay. Karen TikToks. TikToks of just conflict in public.
Conflict.
For the sake of
Yes.
conflict. Of like, oh, look at this Karen trying to enter the store without a mask. And look at this poor employee who's the only one there who has to deal with it. Like, just for the sake of conflict or to like dox them. Like, I get it. Nobody likes those people. But like the amount of negative energy that gives me, I'm such an empathetic person. So like getting pushed a Karen TikTok or just like people fighting in public for some reason when you don't have the rest of the story too, it's just so upsetting. So just delete your account.
And yeah, and also
I don't need
those
to see
people,
anymore.
those people love to be hated. They
Exactly.
feed off of it. So you're actually just empowering and uplifting them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't uplift that negativity. Delete your account.
You know what's funny? Just considering that like I'm a singer and this is what I do on TikTok a lot. Like, what about like singing accounts?
Like but not follow.
Yeah. Like, it's not really God tier, like, you know, people sing.
Yeah.
But, like, definitely
Like but
great
not follow.
content. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, great content. And if you really love someone's voice and you want to see what they are doing in the future, like Ryan McCartan on TikTok, then yeah, follow for sure. But yeah, for the most part, singing is just like, good for them.
Yeah. All right, well, I think,
I think we covered a lot of categories.
Yeah, our final tier list is solidified.
Yeah.
We've done it. There they all are.
Obviously, we know that there are other categories and niches out there on TikTok, but these were the main ones we decided to focus on. So, I mean, hopefully you agree with our list. I think our
And
list
if you
is
don't,
pretty
that's fine.
great.
It's about us.
Yeah, it's about us.
I didn't even know this trend existed until Sam showed it to me. I love this tier list thing. I also love that, like, we got very heated at the beginning of this. Like,
I know
trying
we
to
did.
which I just think is so funny. Like, this does not matter. I want to do this more. If you have any ideas of, like, more, like,
Please.
tier lists we should do, let us know in the comments.
Please do. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe.
Daddy.
YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys in another video.
Goodbye, Father.
Bye, Daddy.